So folks, welcome to another video from Car and Tech. Just after the Maruti's Espresso's launch, Renault has launched the facelifted Kwid. If you want, you can now book the new Renault Kwid with a payment of Rs 5,000 through the Renault website. Renault is also offering the Kwid with a total of 6 shades along with the new Sanskar blue color option. It is still sold in 5 variants. The facelifted Kwid comes with a few changes in the looks and features department. So let's see what are those. The Renault Kwid facelift gets a heavily redone fascia that looks similar to the Kwid's EV cousin sold in China. It gets a split headlight setup with LED daytime running lamps, a new grille and a new design for the wheel covers which resemble alloy wheels. The wheel size has also grown from 13 to 14 inches for all variants of the hatchback. The rear remains the same but gets LED elements in the tail lamps and reflectors integrated in the bumpers. The reverse camera is now neatly integrated into the Kwid logo. The facelifted Kwid is longer and has a better ground clearance than the outgoing version. However, it has become shorter and lost 21 liters of boot space in the transition and the new design change. So when we come to the tires, Renault has upsized the tires to 165 by 17 R14-inch tires, which is a substantial increase from the previous generation Kwid, which are now shod with Apollo Amazer XP, and the wheel caps look almost like alloys. A big thumbs up to Renault's design team for that. Also note, the front and the rear bumper has orange colored bumper claddings. So when we come to the interiors, we can see decent door pockets which can easily carry a bottle of water and chrome plated door handles. The 3-spoke leather wrapped steering now looks sporty, but there are no audio controls on the steering. Renault should have given push button start because nowadays even budget cars have that option. What you see is a manual version of the Kwid Climber Edition. It also gets the 8-inch touchscreen infotainment unit with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto sourced from the driver. It also has video playback and voice recognition, which was a feature that was missing on the old generation Kwid. There is a fast charging USB port with a power output of 2.4 amperes plus a 12-volt outlet at the rear. Its digital instrument cluster has taken a step up as well and gets a dot matrix display in the center. The storage space above the glove box has been taken away probably to accommodate the passenger airbag. There are no changes in the AC grille where one is circular and one is rectangular. The rear seats offer excellent cushioning and comfort and has shades of orange and white lines running through its borders and a middle armrest for that extra comfort with decent legroom and adequate lumbar support. The rotary window winder is now replaced with power window switches and the door openers are now chrome plated. So when you come to the boot, the new Kwid offers best-in-class boot space of 279 liters, which is expandable up to 620 liters when the rear seats are folded down. So when you talk about the engines, none of Renault Kwid's petrol engines is BS6 compliant. So the 0.8 litre and the 1.0 litre 3-cylinder engines are unchanged from the previous generation Kwid. A 5-speed manual is standard, whereas an AMT is optional for the 1.0 litre unit. Renault has also repositioned the AMT rotary dial from the dashboard to the floor. The new Kwid facelift also gets a 4-year 1 lakh kilometer warranty with roadside assistance as standard. And now let's compare the old Kwid versus the new one. There is little to no difference from the old Kwid and the facelifted one when you see it on the side profile, but they do get the cladding around the wheel arches and the doors. The tyre design is similar to the previous model but bigger at 14 inches instead of 13 inches on the older model. The main difference we see is on the outside, that is the bumper, the headlights, the tail lamps and the grille. So when we go on to the interiors, the plastics on the dash and the steering wheel look pretty dull and the orange colored instrument cluster seems outdated. The seats also seem pretty basic, but I believe still the old Kwid is value for money as we can get it for a lower price. The old Kwid was also shot with 155/80 R13 tyre, which has been increased to 165/70 14 inches. So who is the new Kwid for? Well, obviously it's for the new generation as well as the old ones who desires a modern hatchback with excellent ride quality, a rock solid suspension and a bang for the buck car with reasonable annual maintenance cost of below 2000 rupees. I would suggest everybody to go for the manual version and avoid the AMT version, as the gear shifts are still jerky and it takes time to shift to lower gears when riding on slopes or hilly areas. Before summing up, I believe Renault should give the Kwid AMT a manual shift lever, something like Maruti offers for its AMT version. So hope you guys enjoyed this short walk around in comparison, and do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.